All right, so Patrick, if you got a pump that looks something like this, you take this cap off right here. You can see the hole there. Hang on a second, let me put the phone down. It's hard to do and hold the phone at the same time, but there you go. Just took the cap off there. Inside here is that rubber sleeve that I was talking about. You just lift this so that it pushes it out a little bit, like that. And then you can take this out. And then you'll notice that, see if it could show it on in the light there. There's a small hole on one side and a slightly larger hole on the other. So it's Presta or a Presta and Schrader. So depending on the type of valve you're putting it in, of course, it's pretty obvious, really. And then inside here, there's this plastic piece. I'm gonna have to put the phone down. Just 1 second. That comes out too when you lift that little handle. And this too has a hole on one side. Let me get it to focus. And a sort of like I said, a perforated sort of pin on the other. So again, depending on the type of valve you're using, you put it in like this for the, I guess it's called is that the Schrader or Presta? That's a Schrader valve. So you put this in first like this with a pin up for the Schrader valve, and then you turn this over so that the wider end is facing up of the rubber thing. You can close this so that it goes all the way down inside. It'll recess in there all the way, and then you put this back on. But you got to be careful because the threads are plastic. So when you're putting this back on, you got to kind of like make sure you don't cross thread it. If it doesn't go on easily, it's not going to go on. And once it starts, you're good. And then there you go. That's for the I think the Schrader valve. So basically the wider one. Okay. And then vice versa. Take this off. I think you get the idea. Loosen this up like that so it protrudes. Oh, trying to do it with the camera. Hold the camera too at the same time. It's kind of weird. I've only got 2 hands, and that came out with it. So, but then if you want the Presta valve, you turn it around the other way like this, and you put the wide end up first into the thing like that. The wide end up. Lift that so you can push it all the way down inside. And then the wide end of this up like that, back down inside. So hopefully this is the type of pump that you have that you can do that. Get it down in there. Come on, get in there. All right, I gotta do it with 2 hands. So, oh, I'm sorry, I was doing it backwards. Not the wide end up. You got the skinny end up, the small one for the Presta valve. There you go. Okay, now that's why I was doing it wrong. So now it's a smaller hole, and then you thread it up. Hopefully it's not cross-threaded. Come on. There we go. Need to find a thread. That's about it. Cool. Pretty much like I said, all of these type hand pumps have the same feature. So give it a shot. Maybe yours has it. See ya.